And then if you forgot, you look at that Q. Now you can keep on going, Fluffy. It's kind of small, but it's okay. Since you get it right, it's fine.
Hello friends, he's right here. Hi Piggy. I just came down to work on painting finally. Danny is out. He has to do my car safety inspection. It's always due right before our trip. I'm gonna see how my paints go in here. I really need to get more paints. All the base colors run low very quickly. Oh no. That sounded like Phoenix. Oh no. We'll see how this goes. Maybe I should show you what I'm doing here. I just thought I'd say hi. Sebastian is going to work on his Legos, but he had to go potty. His tummy was hurting, and you know what that means. So I'm listening out for him. But yeah, today was school. I'm still doing Sebastian's assessments to get most of those out of the way before I have to start in on Jackson's. Oh my, we're just having an avalanche here. Yeah, maybe this is a good idea. It might be better with bigger paints, but these really old ones I have, like this is, I'm gonna have to throw these away. I need to do a deep clean of my desk, but it's probably gonna be after the school year because I need to do a deep clean of the school shelves and the school table and everything. It's just falling over right now. We need more. But yeah, I'm still struggling to get Sebastian to actually do his work. Like, he doesn't want to write and he doesn't want to read. Even math can be a struggle. He just doesn't want to do anything. And he can do it, he just doesn't want to do it, and he starts throwing a fit. So we'll see how public school goes. Maybe that'll be a good thing. Who knows? It's just frustrating, and I feel like a failure sometimes. It's opposite of how Jax was. He was just all about school and just loved it and ate it up. So I did enlist Jax's help to get him motivated. This will be really nice if they could just stay put. Just have to see how it goes. They're gonna all fall over though. Should I have them upside down? I can't really see the colors then. But they're all just falling over. Oh, it's so annoying. Anyway, we rushed through school, then we drove to a Starbucks that I thought all of our usual people went to when they closed ours, but not a single person was there that we know. Anyway, we ate some lunch. We just quickly had some egg sandwiches, and then we had to rush to the library. Right when we were leaving Starbucks and going to our car, it started raining, like sprinkling. We're like, oh no, outdoor story time's not gonna be outdoors. So we drive to the library and park where we can see where they would be, and sure enough, they weren't outside yet, but it was a little early. We stayed in the car for a bit so Sebastian could eat a cookie that I had gotten. I got a 3-pack of cookies to share with Jax and myself. And then she came outside, yay! She really wanted to do it outside because she had a big bin of really noisy instruments, and they were noisy. While we were doing it, I got an alert on my watch, and it was the decibel warning that I was in dangerous volumes. It was really loud. This little wood block instrument, so loud. But we did that, then we had to go in the library, return some books, check out some books, and we headed out in quiet time. And here we are. I'm gonna fuss with this a little bit more, but I don't know if it's gonna work out. I need to start painting, but I don't want to put the paints down until he calls me for help. So I will see you later. my friends. I just got out of my bath and Sebastian is having his turn. The other two guys are playing Halo downstairs. When did I speak with you? I think when I was getting ready to paint. So yeah, I worked on Super Stormy, the Wonder Dog, and made some good progress. Yellow Lab Fur is definitely a challenge, but I think it's working out to do all the features first instead of all the fur. So I went in and I did the nose to about 90%. Still needs texture and the blending into the fur around it, since I haven't done the fur yet. Can't do that part. And then I did maybe the first 25% of the mouth, just getting the base coats in there. Did a tiny little bit around the neck just because I had some more white and I didn't want to waste it. So I got some shading done in there on the undercoat. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm glad I got that done. Danny came back while I was painting. He had been out getting my car inspected. He sat back down to work on his computer. And when I ran out of paint, I went upstairs and I made us some pasta. Then went up to my bath and that was it. Tomorrow we will be meeting my friend at Panera. She's gonna be a little bit late because she's coming from one town over, but she's cool with us ordering right away. They do have a cutoff at 10:30 for ordering breakfast foods, and we get there 10, so we're gonna order right away still. She's okay with that. Then we need to get home and do school. This is Jax's last regular day of homeschool, maybe in his life. As long as nothing goes wrong in public, this is gonna be his last day of homeschool. It's very bittersweet. He has thrived in homeschool, seriously, like educationally thrived. Sebastian has struggled, but I have nothing to compare it to. I don't know if he would be doing better in public. He just doesn't like what's difficult to him, and I think that's going to be something he deals with all the time. But we make progress every day. It's just a struggle, and I had to have Jax help me out, keep him motivated. I needed food to keep him motivated. I didn't really film much because I was just working to keep him motivated. It's like you write 4 more numbers and you get another fruit snack. And we used the timer for some of them. It was a family effort, but he finished his assessment for writing numbers 1 through 50. And there's just a few backwards numbers. There were some times where he wouldn't know what to do next, and I just would start counting from some of his numbers earlier, and he got there. But we have to write the alphabet twice, which is really gonna be tough. He's gonna not be happy. We're gonna have to work on writing his name all summer. He can write Sebastian, no problem, no looking, but hates it. And he does not write his last name yet. I don't think he has that memorized. But we need to continue with assessments. Jax needs to do his final day. And Danny is going to work in the morning and the afternoon drive to Yvonne's new place. And he announced to the kids that they might go with me for a while so I can help paint. So I'm kind of like stuck now, but I didn't realize I was gonna have to drive myself and the kids there and back. But he's planning to stay late at night, so I have to do it that way. And I have not driven out of my town, except a couple times in the pandemic that Danny has needed me to follow him to like a car dealership so he could drop the Jeep off and take my car home. And those were very anxiety inducing, so I'm gonna have to have him send me the address tonight so I can look at every last inch of the route and try to see if my anxiety can handle it. I'm hoping it doesn't involve the Beltway. I think it doesn't. I think it will just mean the toll road, which isn't terrible. I can handle the toll road. I could definitely get lost once I get to his town, but I mean, I used to live one city over, but I don't know how urban of the part of his town he is in. It does have a downtown. I don't know. We'll see. But we probably would have to skip quiet time and stuff. So I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know if my anxiety's gonna let me, but I'm gonna see. So that might happen. And if it does, I don't see how we could eat there. His furniture is gonna be Saturday. So they're probably just folding chairs and our TV tray, which doesn't work for having kids. And I would just be bringing them and their iPads. And then Sebastian's like, I want to help paint, so I'd have to bring a change of clothes for him. And then they're going to be whining that they're hungry and thirsty, so I need to bring food. It's just the whole thing. So I don't know what's going to happen. I really want to help him paint because I love doing that, but I just totally blindsided by it not being our family preps together, gets in the car, goes, and then comes home together. So we'll see. But yeah, that will be Friday. My allergies have been getting really bad by the end of the day, so pardon me losing my voice. I've either had that, super itchy eyes, or my throat starts closing up. Those are my main allergy symptoms. I also get rashes and hives sometimes. But it's been changing day to day, and I look at the pollen forecast and they tell me which trees are high, and the trees are changing. Like every few days it's something else pulls ahead and my symptoms are different, so it's very interesting. Okay, past that, Saturday Danny will be doing furniture moving. I assume I'm not needed for that. I could only imagine the only thing I could help is if I was already at his place helping unpack, but it's such a small place. I don't think he really needs that. He probably wants to do that himself. So I won't see him at all Saturday, I imagine. He'll probably just be at home doing home things. It was nice. I need to do more potting. I really hope that, I don't have my watch on. I was gonna look at the weather. I really hope that it's not gonna get below 50 anymore overnight, but like we're still having cold temperatures. It's gonna be like, hey Siri, what's the low temperature? But it's charging. I charge my watch when I'm in the bath or the shower. So yeah, no big plans for the weekend. I don't know if we'll see him Sunday, but I really want to start in on our Jeep drives. Monday will be the first day of standardized testing for Jax, and we have to go to the middle school. I don't know if we're walking. If it's nice, it'd be nice because he's going to be a walker. There's no busing to the middle school from our neighborhood because they figure the kids are old enough to cross the big street that they don't let the elementary schoolers cross. So Sebastian's supposed to be on a bus, much to his dad's dislike. He thinks he can pull him off the bus anytime he wants and walk him, but I don't think it works that way. I think they're expecting him on the bus, so we gotta figure that one out. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna walk to the middle school or drive, but we have to bring Sebastian because both of us need to go with our IDs. I'll just bring his headphones and his iPad. What is going on with this dinosaur? I don't know if you can see, but I don't think its arm is supposed to be bent that way. Okay, well, if I'm already telling you about Monday, I've obviously rambled on for far too long. I do know that I'm going to start changing my hair color after that. It's going to be turquoise and some sort of a blonde that matches my real color. I don't know if I'm just going to do a full-on blend like I did with this, or if I'm going to try to have blonde mixed into the turquoise at the top, going into plain turquoise. It doesn't work as well because I have to cut the blonde hair and layer a shorter piece, and then I have flyaways, so it's harder to put my hair up. So most likely I wouldn't do that unless I made the blonde like all the way to like here. My extensions usually come to there. I just leave them the full length. I don't know. I have to do some testing. Maybe I'll test over the weekend and have a couple random ones, but I am waiting till after our meeting with the registrar and the guidance counselor that will be following Jax through 2 years of middle school before I look like a freak with my 2-color hair, which everybody seems to love. They always compliment me when my hair is 2 different colors, and that's when I feel like the most insecure. Well, maybe not the very most, when my hair is a disaster because I haven't braided it in 2 months. That's when it's the worst. But yeah, maybe one day I can hide the braids more. I'm always feel worried nowadays that I'm gonna get attacked for having braids, and I've been doing it since 2000, and it's just a way to attach my hair, and I wish I could have them even shorter so it wasn't even a thing. But yeah, there's been times where my hair's been healthy enough that I could just put a little bit in. My hair is literally so thin that a ponytail is that big, and I hate it so much. So I don't know what I'm saying, but I wish my hair was just cute on its own. But I do love that I can just add anything I want, and I love my braids. I worry that people hate me for them nowadays. I did get a comment a year or 2 ago on Instagram which solidified my not wanting to be on there at all, and anytime anybody looks at me, it adds anxiety to me. That's something I wasn't planning on sharing, but I did. Alright, on that note, good night, my friends. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.